What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tony Mack, a return of the Mack. What's happening? How y'all doing out there? And just want to say thank you to each and every last one of y'all that clicked on the videos and give your boy opportunity. And everybody that tuned into the videos every week, you heard me? And if you want to help the channel grow, because I am a small YouTuber, all you got to do is simply hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, y'all, I want to give my little predictions of my opinion of this 49er game coming up against the St. Louis Rams. Where's my head? I'm back in the 90s. The LA Rams, y'all. And I want to say this is an opportunity for Brock Purdy to prove the haters wrong. And haters, by haters, that includes me. I've been very critical of Brock Purdy and how Kyle Shanahan puts him in situations I don't think he need to be. And I think this opportunity for him to prove us, to, shut my mouth and prove us wrong, y'all. Let me cut this light off, good people. Y'all done seen my ugly face enough. Now, this already going to be a tough game, regardless of, who's playing, who's in, who's out, who's starting, all that type of stuff, because it's a rivalry. And I feel like about a good 75% of 49er fans going to be in L.A. proudly representing up in their stadium. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to have home field advantage. However, 49er fans, we're going to be dealing with some big key injuries, though. Deebo Samuels, out. Mooney Ward, possibly out. Nick Bosa, possibly out. Kittle, possibly out. High probability of Kittle being out. You know what I'm saying? And Brandon Ayuk being out of shape. Trent Williams kind of, been out. And when I'm saying out of shape, I'm not talking about me. As y'all can see, I'm a man with titties. I'm not talking about out of shape as far as regular folks. I mean football shape, man. Anytime you miss training camp, like I said, always saying on my videos, I'm not mad at anybody who say, give me my money, especially football players. Especially football players, you know what I'm saying? Had a conversation with one of my young homies, man. Shout out to Big Shelly, the comedian, you know what I mean? And he was having a discussion with me saying that he don't like how professional players really don't give 100% in all-star games, namely NBA players, and he also included NFL players. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I felt where he was coming from with the NBA players because basketball doesn't have the same amount of wear and tear on your body as football. But I definitely understand why a guy in the NFL who's in the Pro Bowl, possibly trying to get a big contract or a bigger contract, is probably not gonna give 100% in the Pro Bowl, man, because that game doesn't matter. And most of your money is getting paid to you by the team that you play for. And with that being said, I, as a fan, would rather see my team, the players on my team, the Pro Bowlers, give it all for the team instead of the Pro Bowl. Because that's just one game that I feel like that's y'all game to, like, have fun, man. Like, take, you know what I'm saying? Like, take your day off, you know what I mean? We all get it. Everybody that go to work and work, we say 52 weeks out of the year. No, we don't. Because most of us, if we working, quote unquote, 52 weeks out of the year, we at least have 1 week of vacation. If you got a good job, 2 weeks of vacation. And if you've been promoted to at least a managerial status, you have 4 weeks of vacation. And if you're doing better than that, sometimes you can get a whopping 8 weeks of vacation. And I know you're going to say, well, NFL players get an off season. Yeah, so what? Let them have fun in the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a guy, like, if you're a Cowboy fan, right? Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys, but you suck. But if you're a Cowboy fan, you got a great wide receiver like CeeDee Lamb. You don't want him to go out there and give 150% in the Pro Bowl when you know this is I would say this is a gold jacket wide receiver. This kid is that good, you know what I mean? I think to wear the 88, you got to be that, you know what I'm saying? The years of 88s with Drew Pearsons to Michael Irvin, what's my man? I don't want to say Dak Prescott. Y'all know who I'm saying. Dez Bryant. Yeah, Dez Bryant. His name all the way down to CeeDee Lamb. You got to be a special wide receiver to put on an 88, you know what I mean? So you wouldn't want a guy like that to go out there and give 100%, 150% and can't give you nothing in the regular season because something, God forbid, has happened to him over a pointless game. Now, back to what I'm saying about the San Francisco 49ers. Like I said, it's going to already be a difficult game because this is a rivalry. Any rivalry game is going to be difficult. I don't care if your team look like they're going 17-0 and the other team going 0-17. It's a rivalry. And they're going to fight tooth and nail just to earn their spot in that division. The only thing I'm feeling comfortable about is Matthew Stafford showing a little bit more gray hairs. He looking a little old out there. You know, he throw a lot of passes like he always do. You know, he going to throw 50 passes a game. We know that's coming. But Cooper Kupp ain't playing. So I feel comfortable. And I don't really feel threatened by their running game, you know. I think we still going to be able to handle up with or without Nick Bosa because the Niners are getting a little bit more methodical. But I just wish the defense coordinators with the 49ers would stop using this we going to send 4 and just sit back on 7 in the zone. Like, we getting murdered in that, man. Like, if you really go back and look at that 97-yard touchdown that we gave up to Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, I get that this guy is one of the best wide receivers in the league, but who cares? You don't give up a 97-yard touchdown on 3rd down. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Both guys got beat in coverage. Yeah, we can say that, but, you know, why not have 2 safeties high? You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, kind of just, I don't know, send 3, watch 4, knowing they trying to get a 1st down. And, you know, maybe that was a time to have a bunch of guys spying on something, just to sit back, hey, just keep the ball in front of us. They trying to get 7 yards. You know, let's shut that down. They don't have much of a room to even move, so they're either going to try to quick pass, play action, or they're going to just run the ball and punt it out. I don't know. But I would like us to switch up the defense a little bit, man. Bring back some of that Robert Silence and some of that DeMeco Ryans type of thing. I trust in you, our new defense coordinator. I know you're going to do your thing with the defense that we have. But go ahead on, mix it up a little bit. Send them some of them blitzes sometime. Go ahead on, stop just sitting back in this. We're going to send 4 and we're going to just let the other 7 sit in the zone. Just please stop doing that because we're getting murdered with it. We're getting murdered out there. And we're going against a very pass-heavy Matt Stafford, even though we know he using Bengay. We know he icing his arm. We know he getting old out there. And if your name ain't Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, I ain't worrying about you after the age of 37. You know what I'm saying? Not worrying about it. Now, with that being said, on our side, Brock Purdy, you got an opportunity to prove the haters wrong, man. You know, I've always said that the kid is a good quarterback. He's a great systematic quarterback. I've never said Brock Purdy was trash. 49er fans, y'all get on my nerves anytime somebody's critical of Brock Purdy and we act like, oh my God, the kid he can go out there and throw 4 interceptions against Baltimore, and you guys act like no one has ever threw 4 interceptions. Yeah, but that's terrible, big dog. That's terrible to throw 4 interceptions. Like, it doesn't matter if he did it, Joe Montana did it, Colin Kaepernick did it, Alex Smith did it, Steve Young did it, Tim Rattay did it, Elvis Gerbach did it. Yeah, let me pop my collar as a real 49er fan. Because I'm tired of y'all getting in my comment section saying every year we get a bandwagoner. Nah, bro. I've been bleeding red and gold since a little youngin'. Anybody who would know me would tell you he's a 49er fan, if you know him. So what I'm saying is, no matter who did it, 4 interceptions in 1 game is terrible. That's terrible. But I'm only saying that Brock Purdy is a great game manager. I'm not saying that the kid is trash. I'm not saying that we can't win a Super Bowl with him. I think we can. I think last year we should have, but somebody was dating Taylor Swift. And like I always say, the NFL, y'all know what it is. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, politics. That's all I'm saying. You know, make that money. It look good to have America's sweetheart cheering, you know, her dude on as they win the Super Bowl, even though I felt like the better team lost, you know, because I'm a sore loser. Anyway, Brock Purdy has the opportunity now to prove us wrong, if he's a game manager or not. Because right now, he's going to be missing some stars, and a few guys ain't in shape. But I'm looking for Jawan Jennings to get off. I'm looking for Jordan Mason to get off. I think at this point, Kyle Shanahan realizes we have a great running game no matter who we got in the backfield. Now, White Barry Sanders, a.k.a. Christian McCaffrey, you know what I'm saying? We know he's one of the best running backs in the league. But ain't nothing wrong with having a tandem back there. All my old heads, if y'all can remember when them Green Bay Packers used to beat us up all the time and take us out the playoffs, back when they had that Brett Favre guy. I never liked Brett Favre because they beat us consistently. Anyway, They used to beat us real bad, but they always had a tandem in that backfield, along with a great wide receiver core with Robert Brooks, Antonio Freeman, but they had Edgar Bennett in the backfield, also a young Darcy Levens. What am I telling you? A great 1-2 punch sometimes get it done. The New Orleans Saints won the Super Bowl, you know, the Katrina Super Bowl. Anyway, New Orleans Saints won the Super Bowl. They had a tandem back there. You know what I'm saying? Pierre Thomas, Reggie Bush. Y'all get what I'm saying? Even the great Tom Brady, when he won his first 3 rings, he had running back tandems. Whether you had the later years, the last 2 years with Corey Dillon and Kevin Falk, or you had I can't think of the guy's name, but it was another guy that was there that was handling his business and putting up 1,000 yards as well. So San Francisco, I think Jordan Mason right now is showing us he can go. If Christian McCaffrey might need a year to just sit down and get healthy, this boy might get up from 1,600 yards. But imagine if we had both of them. So without all our stars in the game, Brock Purdy, it's your time to go on and put the shield on, man. And hey, even if he loses, it's going to be better for him. You know what I'm saying? Peyton Manning, in any stretch of the imagination, is a top 5. And I'm not going to accept anything past top 10 quarterback of all time. I can understand if you don't make your top 5, but if Peyton Manning don't make your top 10, I don't want to ever have a conversation with you about football ever again. Ever again. Well, Peyton Manning's first year in the NFL, he threw for like 18 touchdowns to 28 interceptions. And they were saying how, oh man, this guy from Tennessee, you know, we know he's Archie Manning's son, and he was great in college and he was great in high school, but he may not pan out to being the great thing that, I don't know if it was smart to get rid of Marshall Faulk and trade him and then put the offense behind this Peyton Manning kid. And then and you speed up, look what happened. So win or loss, you know, whether it's a great game or not for Brock Purdy, it's still going to be good for him and building his character. But I believe that he has the opportunity to shut us up. And I hope he shut us up. I hope Brock Purdy go out there and play lights out and shut me up for good so I can really get on the Brock Purdy bandwagon and roll with my team so I ain't got to have my blood pressure up every week watching the game. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. As I always say, Tony Mack. You know what I'm saying? I always keep it real, but I show it love on this channel as well. And if y'all want to show love to me and help the channel grow and push it out there, if y'all like conversation with us, even if you're a Cowboy fan, you know, I ain't going to hate on y'all. Y'all got smacked in the mouth by the New Orleans Saints, but that don't mean y'all ain't a good football team, man. It's just the Saints might be for real this year. Sometimes it's like that. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I thought the Saints was going to beat the Cowboys a little bit. But it was kind of like that Terrence Crawford fight with Errol Spence. I ain't think we're going to go down like that. And maybe that just means the Saints for real. It don't mean that the Dallas Cowboys sucks. Cowboy fans, y'all see your team suck every loss. But after every victory, this is our year. How about those boys? But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in, man. And if y'all want to show the channel some love, y'all want to get it out there, if y'all want to follow the channel as well, and love hearing about 49er news or just my crazy opinion that ain't gonna come from ESPN or anything like that. Not yet, but one day maybe. Anyway, y'all, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Tony Mack, where it's always real, but it's always love. Peace.